Hello, everybody, and welcome back. Man, it has been a long time. I am so sorry for that. I don't want you guys to think that I've forgotten about you. It's just there have been a lot of things going on. Life, for lack of better words, of what's been going on. It seems to be happening a lot lately. But we are back. We have been working on secret projects, and I'm happy to tell you that we have a show coming up. I can't disclose much information about it. We still don't have a name for it yet, but I think you guys will like it. I hope you guys will like it. And right now, I'd like to just go ahead and take this time and tell everyone thank you for hanging in there with us for all this time and everybody who supported the project so far. We really appreciate it. On the show, we're going to explore some of the nerd culture, some of the things that makes it so rich, and some of the other things that makes it not so rich. We will be doing things like discussing hot topics in the know, discussing what's hot right now in both the gaming world and in the comic book world, as well as giving reviews on movies and video games, and just giving our personal opinions. And also, I like to take this time to say, before, and hopefully I'll get a chance to do this on the actual show as well, but this show, I want everybody to know that first off, everything that's expressed on the show is in fun, satire, and it's just our opinions. You shouldn't treat it like fact. You shouldn't treat it more than what it is. Even though we have our opinions of things, it's just that, opinions. Just keep in mind that these people who create these games, comics, movies, they are artists, and they did have the actual courage to create these licensed ideas or to create these products. So no matter how bad we might bash it personally or individually, just remember they had the courage to do it and just have some consideration. And with that being said, once again, that also goes for my show. Like, you may hear us talk about our opinions, but we'll still express or still want you to kind of inform your own opinion about it. Don't ever go off of just what I say alone. And I'll even encourage you to, but don't take my word for it. Try it yourself, kind of like the old days in Reading Rainbow. Because I believe it's important for everyone to have their opinion. Now, rather than just, Reddit said blah, 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 so now I'm going to hate on it just because Reddit said it, or this new show we have, Rockman doesn't like it, so I don't like it. No, don't do that. Now, my show is about giving you an informed opinion about things that I've experienced or things that me and my other hosts have seen, and my partner in crime. So, once again, don't take our word for it completely. Try it yourself. You may like it. You may prove us wrong, and that's what the show is about. It's about voice and matter of opinion. We'll have a nice place where you guys can give us feedback on the show, what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, as well as other things that could help the show in the future. I'm sure pretty soon, or in the upcoming future episodes, we'll have guest stars, guest appearances, as well as just some other people you may or may not know. And we'll try to keep everything as fresh and as great as we can. As great as the show will be, I should say that. And most importantly of all, we'll try to have fun, and try to make sure you guys have fun watching us. And that's my biggest responsibility, as well as my biggest purpose for the show. It's just for people to see it and just be like, man, that's a good show, or I got a good informed opinion about it. I also want to talk about something that I wrote on my Facebook page, which you may or may not have seen, but it was a post that was very dear to me, and it kind of explored some of my, mantra or my ideals in life, which I do live by those three principles, which are love, honor, and family. And love, honor, and family, the coolest thing, or rather, the most interesting about that principle set, is that I do believe those are the three major things in my life that I live by. As I said, I have family and I have honor, and I'm still searching for love. And love, what I'm searching for, of course, is the usual, like, oh, my soulmate, my significant other, but also just like true love. Someone who truly loves me as much as I would love them. And it's equal. It's not something forced from the other two parties. And it's not to say, like, oh, I haven't found it yet. Like, I mean, I found it, but it's just, whether it's equal on equal terms. That's been the big thing. And, even to the people that I've tried to make it work and it didn't work, I still wish them much love and much success in their lives. And I hold no grudges, as much as sometimes I probably want to. Like, I can't, because I love you all, and I love the people that I encounter in my life, and to this day I haven't regret a single person that I've met yet. But we'll talk more about that when we come back from the break. And I also want to just just thank you for listening to these so far, and listening to all of the Insomniac Journal shows. I definitely missed it. It's just, like I said, so much has happened. So much went on. And I just didn't have the time to sit down and really give it my all. Really sit down and just kind of pour my mind's thoughts into this. So that's what I'm doing now. And like I said, when we come back from the break, we'll discuss more about the family, love, and honor principles that I've set up, as well as how I feel about each one of the subjects individually. All right, see you guys in a few seconds. All right, so welcome back. I guess we'll start first with the love, honor, and family principles, and why I chose that as my principles. The big thing is that I believe that life is comprised of these three things, mainly because you love your family, like you love your mother, you love your father, you love your parents, period. You love the existential part of the whole family system, as well as the honor. The honor, where that comes from, is like you have certain things you stand for, I guess, as the old people would say. For example, like, I believe in chivalry. I think chivalry is indeed not dead, and I think people should, stop. Like, the craziest thing I've ever heard, and it mostly comes from, everybody. I won't just say women, but, people get suspicious whenever you're too nice, which makes no sense. I mean, unless you've just been around some rotten people, and people have before. People have been around snakes, but I don't think it's right to think that someone who practiced chivalry, like opening the door for a lady or treating ladies somewhat special, that's not a sneaky, I want something from you. It's just me being nice. I'm a gentleman. I believe in the gentleman code, which is opening the doors for ladies first. Providing your jacket if she's cold or if there's a breeze, so forth and so forth. That, and then plus just the morality. That's another big thing of honor. I guess honor will be my first or second subject, rather. Honor is, as I said, a morality thing, to where, and I said before, basically you stand for certain things, but your morality, the whole morality portion of it, allows for what you will and will not do, allows for what you insist your essence or your soul to do and not do. I have a thing about my loyalty to friends. I have an absolute path in life when it comes to honor, and it's always about honoring and respecting the people around me. Unless you do otherwise to make me think otherwise, then you lose some of that. And family. Now, when I say family, it's comprised of everyone, friends and blood relatives alike, because sometimes your friends are more family than real family, and blood family. You're always going to be blood related, blood will never change. You're always going to have that in your system. You're always going to have share the same blood on some level. So they're always going to be in your life, whether you like it or not. But it's just what you choose, or how you choose to treat them and how they choose to treat you. That's the big thing about family. But family, it's that love. I'm always there for them when they need me. If they don't want me there, I'm not there. I don't believe in just blindly chasing after someone who doesn't want me there. If I'm not wanted, I'm not around. But family to me is a key component of people that are comprised and instilled within your emotions as well as your everyday decisions. So, no matter what you do, it somehow will affect them. That's another big thing about family. And so that's why I believe in those three. Love, as I said before, of course, chasing the significant other. But love to me is an unequivalent force of unexplainable irrationality and rationality. Love will make you do crazy things for people that you love that you otherwise wouldn't do or otherwise wouldn't think it's possible. The very definition of love is probably akin to insanity or some kind of expecting change, but it's just an overcoming feeling of having that same insanity and irrationality as well as rationality every single day for the person that is objectified towards. And because of this unexplainable force called love, I've survived a lot of things in my life. I've helped the people that I know survive in their lives because of this unrelenting force. So I think it's very important to have that in my life, and that's why it's usually my top priority in life. Aside from chasing my dreams, it's just to find love. Because I've always felt that love is the only thing on earth that will just make you do things that you just otherwise would not do. It's the only uncontrollable force that is to this day unexplained by so many people and theorists. Now, a lot of you that are listening right now might have asked, well, where does religion or faith or where does that play into? Well, that plays into family, because me as a Christian, I always believe that if you have no one else, you have God in your corner. You always have. Mom's always told me that, and I've always believed that because of the things I've gone through. So that's why I didn't name that, because that just comes in the family as existential as it comes. Some of you may be asking, well, where has this gotten you in your life by these principles? Well, it's gotten me pretty far in life. It's definitely taught me how to be a man. It's taught me to definitely respect and love the people that I've come to know. And it's shown me how to treat people and how not to treat people. If I didn't have the honor system that I have today, I would probably be a very unlikable person. I would probably be a much meaner person, and I probably wouldn't help people as much as I do. But as I've always been taught by my mom, which a lot of people who knew my mom, they always joke with her, and they tell her, there's no way I can be her child because I'm just way too nice. But my mom's actually a really sweet and nice person, and I love her to death. And Mom, if you're listening to this, I love you. I know I don't call enough for you to believe that, and I know you think sometimes I'm irritated by you calling me so much, but I'm really not. I really do love you, and I really do appreciate everything you do for me. And she's pretty much almost 98% of the reason that I am the person I am, and why I take things like I do is because her love for me and her caring and compassion for me just carried over. And it's carried over so many times where I had to help people the same way that she's helped me and other people. And I thank God every day for giving me such an outstanding parent that found the perfect ground between being a parent and being one of the best friends I've ever had. So, my heart goes out to her. And then going back to the family, just my family alone has really helped me. It's helped me and it's destroyed me. It took me through some dark times in high school when we lost a lot as a family, but in the end, I still wouldn't trade him for anything in the world. I mean, everybody has a dysfunctional family. No one's families are perfect. But at the same point, they can either make or break you. And a lot of times they break you, and a lot of times they make you into a harder person, a better person, a greater person. And so for that, I say thank you to all my family members who are listening to this as well. Couldn't have made it without you guys. Big-headed Jeffersons for life, as they'll tell you. And so, I love them all. And so those 3 principles, I hold those dear to my heart. And I think at the end of the day, every day, those are my checks and balances. That's what keeps me as the person that I am today. And so much could be lost if I didn't have those 3 principles. And there's so many days where I'm kind of just like, but at the same point, as I said before, my morality or my honor helps me stay the person I am and keeps me close to the ground when otherwise I could be airheaded or lightheaded or even just kind of commit a little bit of hubris. Well, today's show was a short teaser of things to come. Aside from me explaining my principles, I just wanted to kind of tell you guys that we're still here, and I'm still going to be doing the Insomniac's Journal. I am. I just got to make more time for it, and I promise you I will do that in 2014. You will see more of that happening, but the show is also going to be pretty awesome. The other black dude will be on it. You will see him. It'll be awesome. You'll see both of us on the blue screen and green screens doing some crazy stuff. It's going to be off the cuff. It's going to be a lot of fun. And again, I just want to really thank you guys, because you could have done anything else. You could have said, nope, I'm going to play some video games, or screw this and turn this off. But thank you for listening so far. And again, I just hope that it will be everything that you guys wanted to be and what I wanted to be, or we wanted to be. So thank you. That is my time for tonight. Just wanted to give you a quick show and tell you, I appreciate you so far. And there are many, many great things to come. And just stick with us. It only gets better from here. I'd like to thank everybody who helped this show be possible. Troublemakers, Beats, and Shogun Beats, thank you. You guys are awesome. And hopefully I'll work more with you in the future, as well as other people. All right, well, that is the show. Have a wonderful day and night, everyone. And I will see you on the new show. Peace out. Oh my God.